Oh my gosh!
Hello, fellow questers. I am Dallin.
And I'm Cody, and we are the side quest
We are the
guys.
side quest guys.
And this is Jordan.
Hi.
He's gonna be a fellow quester today as our ghost tour guide.
Now, Jordan, we are in downtown Salt Lake City right now, and you may not know this, but it's actually a pretty haunted, creepy place, and Jordan has got the hookups. He knows where everything is.
We're gonna have your Instagram up so people can go check it out. Yeah.
Yes.
So he's got a great Instagram. You see his Jurassic Park Jeep, so we'll leave that in the description so you can check that out.
Yes.
And also, number 3, Jordan loves Halloween. Clearly, if you can't tell by
This is his house. This is his house.
So-
This is my house. I live in the Avenues. This house is 100 years old, and I love it.
And there's a torture chamber down in his basement.
Literally.
These are decorations for his off year, so you can only imagine what it's like. Last year we did Stranger Things.
And it was amazing.
It was amazing, but we almost killed ourselves
Yes,
out
we
of
did,
frustration.
literally.
And I guess part 2 of 3, he goes full out with his costumes. I think my favorite one of yours is either Voldemort one
That one sucked, but yes, thank
or Mrs. Doubtfire. Mrs. Doubtfire is always a good one.
Hello!
So that's a little bit about Jordan. And so because he knows the area so well, he knows the good, scary, haunted places.
Yeah, I mean, like, Salt Lake City is so old, and there's tons of history, and we're downtown in the Avenues, and there's lots of haunted places, like Ted Bundy's house.
It's right here.
And the Salt Lake Cemetery.
No.
Yeah, Ted Bundy's
Man
house.
to deal with it.
He's gonna show us some of his favorite little haunts, and we're gonna see what happens.
So, you know, most likely you won't see anything, but the best part is gonna see Cody try and be brave tonight.
Maybe slow down the footage. Maybe you'll see something that we don't.
So, if there's something on camera, we didn't plan it.
Yeah,
I don't-
comment. This is real. We are not staging any of this. Comment if you see something.
If you see something.
Because we'll miss it. We gotta go.
Okay.
Let's go.
See, Amanda's scared of ghosts. It's the real people behind the
you're
vehicle
like,
that you
I
need to
was
be worried
getting
about.
hit, no big deal. But the
They were-
ghost,
they were possessed.
Ted Bundy, he doesn't live there anymore.
They were possessed.
He was literally dead.
So where are we headed first?
In Memory Grove. It's downtown Salt Lake City. It's just kind of northeast of Temple Square, on the kind of border of the Avenues and City Creek Canyon, things like that. A lot of people have died there.
No.
Yes.
No.
One of the places we're going tonight, too, called Stairway to Hell.
That sounds terrifying. Don't know what that's about, but I don't like the sound of it. Okay, let's get rolling.
Well, Scoob, let's get going. Zoinks, we're going to see a ghost.
We're on B Street right now in the Avenues. And so the legend with Memory Grove Park is that there was a bride on her wedding day who's having her wedding at the reception center in Memory Grove Park, and she was taking her wedding pictures over here in the Avenues, and when she was crossing B Street heading her way back to the reception center, she got hit by a car and she died on her wedding day. So legend has it that if you're on B Street and you stop your car and you flash your lights 3 times and you stare out your front window, you'll see the dead bride crossing the street. So this is Stairway to Hell, and usually it's like well lit all the time, but people keep coming through and like breaking all the lights, so it's like dark and creepy and scary. And on the way there's like a bunch of like weird altar thingies and like benches, and so
Ooh, benches.
benches.
Another episode of Utah Ghost Hunters.
All right. Can you see that? It is literally like you can't see into the distance.
Someone's satchel. The red satchel.
Dylan?
No, it's the red satchel. Look.
Yeah.
The red satchel.
You know what's even scarier than ghosts?
Okay, your freaking candle's here.
You didn't say a prayer.
Yes, we did.
Say a prayer in your heart. He listens even when you don't speak.
This is creepy. See, I'm not that scared because it's like civilization is right there. This is actually kind of cool. I'm not really scared. This is kind of awesome.
Hey, look.
I don't know if you heard that.
Look at that, sir.
It said people.
Salt Lake 2002. Someone must have died in 2002.
Yes, sounds lucky.
Saltaleki.
Saltaleki.
Up there though, you can't.
It's not a
see
stretch
anything.
to think that Ted Bundy would have been here sneaking up on some women running, you know.
That is a little
Yeah.
bit terrifying to think.
And like he was also known to take the women into the canyon. Nearest canyon to us right now is City Creek Canyon, which is right
Why?
down there.
I'm getting creeped out.
I'm getting freaked out.
Oh no.
Ooh.
I was gonna say, did I see the Triforce on here?
Animal sacrificing.
Okay, that's actually really creepy.
You want to
It's
get
like,
on? We'll sacrifice you.
how about no?
Is there like something's like etched into it? What is it?
In memory of Captain James B. Austin, killed in action in Argonne Forest, October 19, in the World War.
Oh, this is so creepy right now because this is actually kind of nice.
In the daytime, it's gorgeous. Oh, yeah, that's cool. You could bring your dogs out here.
And Vietnam, and those that served there.
Oh, actually, I actually have my mother's uncle. Is actually his plane got shot down. So they never found his body, but his plaque is here.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
What is this park?
that's actually where my mom got her name.
Oh, Memory Grove. So this is like a Memorial Day.
We're going to go.
That was really weird with the light.
I'm hearing twigs snap and it's scaring me.
This is like the beginning of City Creek Canyon, basically. This river is what made City Creek Canyon. So the trail right there can take you all the way to the bridge, which we're gonna go to later, where the lady can be seen. All the altars and the reception center that the lady was getting married at is that way.
This is super creepy.
Oh, and not only that, we're right by a creek, so that's always scarier.
It really is. This is where people get murdered in movies. Can you see that? What is this?
It's a bench.
Oh, freaking bench.
It's a bench.
Oh,
Why?
The pioneers made it.
it's cold down here, but it's the water, Amanda.
The water's freezing. It must be possessed.
Yeah, definitely. Well, there's nothing here. It's just a creepy forest.
Did you see that?
No.
Did you not?
Dude,
It's not a dip.
I'm so freaked out right now.
Okay, so our camera kind of got weird, and so I'm using my phone now, but it should still be pretty good. But we'll see. Oh man, this is really pretty, but I could see why it would be creepy.
So over here on my left is at the actual event reception center where the bride was supposed to get married. She didn't make it there, obviously, because she died. And then this over here is like the middle part of Memory Grove, where they have like all the different altars and the different memorials and things like that. And people say there's like a lot of spiritual activity down here, obviously, just because it's kind of like a graveyard, but like a memorial, really. So.
Ooh.
Do you dare cross the bridge?
So far, this is just kind of not that. I mean, it's a little creepy.
It's also been kind of busy. There's been a lot of people.
Yeah.
This is where they sacrifice cats.
Well, yeah, this one's small.
Dedicated by the living to the dead of the 145th United States Field Artillery, 1st Utah, Pro Dio Po Patria. Patria.
To God and to country.
Dedicated by the living to the dead. Cool. Ooh, dead people. This is actually where my mom's uncle's plaque is.
Oh. It's kind of like a mini Lincoln
So
Memorial.
I actually know this part. These are the people that their bodies were never found at war, so they just have plaques because they don't know bodies.
This is actually really cool.
This used to be a church that you could go in and pray, but people, they really don't.
So if you look inside, it's like this big old church.
I found him. Sergeant Harlan
Really?
Seagriggs.
No
U.S.
way.
Army Air Corps over Morotai Island.
Is it still Vietnam?
No, it's 25 to 35, so that would have been World War...
25 to 45.
That would have been World War II. I'm sure this is really nice during the day, but at night this is kind of spooky.
In grateful remembrance of the
It's-
heroic sons of Utah who gave their lives in the World War.
It's kind of weird to think the World War, like they thought, oh, this is the only one. This is the only time there's ever going to be...
Names.
This is just Utah.
This is just Utah. It's probably not even all of them.
This is not what I expected on the ghost tour, but
The names of people who died, on a ghost tour.
it's not like spooky, but it's interesting.
I
at
mean,
least.
it's like respectful.
Jordan, where are we gonna go now?
Okay, we gotta go all the way back up the hill, back up the stairway to hell, and then we're gonna go to City Creek and cross the bridge and go to Gravity Hill and then past Ted Bundy's house.
Ooh.
Dang it, Ted.
Stairway to Hell was actually kind of enjoyable on the way down somehow.
So you're saying it's easier to get to hell than to heaven?
Fair.
So anyways, the legend with this one is at the bottom of the canyon there's a bridge that goes over the river. And so legend has it that when you cross the bridge and you look in your river mirror, you'll see a woman standing on the side of the bridge. So apparently she's supposed to be like soaking wet and like her hair is all long and black. Okay, we just crossed the bridge. Okay, you see her? Due to the... Okay, so but anyways, there's some creepy hobo, but right here is Gravity Hill.
Oh,
This is Gravity Hill.
Well, we're not gonna stop.
Well, you have to stop if you want to do it. You have to stop.
Cars in neutral.
Okay, so your car should start moving forward, even
Yeah.
though we're going uphill.
Okay.
Do you see it?
Yeah, it looks like we're going uphill.
Right.
Oh, this is so weird.
Right, but you're not pushing the gas or anything, right?
Oh, that's so freaking.
Isn't that weird?
I've always wondered about that. That's
Yeah.
cool.
That hobo freaked me out.
I know, I was like, there's a lady! Oh no.
Do you ever get that like stomach like tingle feeling? Like that's what I had. I was like,
You're like, oh no!
I literally just had like a heart palpitation from that freaking guy just walking on the side of the road. Oh my gosh. And it didn't help that he had like long gray hair too.
Right.
Oh my
He fit
gosh.
the description.
You saw a hobo. Yeah,
I'm sweating so bad.
but
right
you were
now.
in the car. You're in the car, so you didn't have to get attacked by the hobo. So this is the road where if you turn off your headlights,
Okay.
and then you flash your lights 3 times. The bride you'll see her walking across the
So
street.
you ready?
Yeah, I'm filming.
Don't! Oh my word! You guys are so mean.
Oh look. Okay, that's the bridge right there.
Yeah, we're crossing the bridge in like 10 feet.
Oh my
You're supposed to be
gosh.
filming the mirror.
I will.
So this is the bridge. So when you look in your river mirror, you'll see her standing on this ledge right here to your right. Because the river, we're going over the river now. So
I saw a
now
bush.
you will see.
Nothing.
Oh,
It's creeping me out.
oh.
It's creeping me out. Let's go.
We are on our way to Ted Bundy's Salt Lake City home. As you may know about Ted Bundy, he's a notorious serial killer. They've only proven like 40-something women, but it's suspected that he's killed over 150 women.
He admitted to that many, right?
Yes, he said that he did, but they
How
can't
many?
prove that.
Yeah.
He spent a couple of years here in Salt Lake City attending the University of Utah, which is kind of creepy because I am a U of U alumni. But while he was here, he was living in my neighborhood, the Avenues downtown in Salt Lake City. So we are going to go drive past his home.
Everyone that knew him was like he was just the nicest guy.
And they loved him.
And so when people found out he was accused, they were so shocked. It's like, not Ted. He's just like the nicest, normal guy ever.
And so the one thing that's like creepy about his home, because he didn't live in Utah for a long time. I think it was just either over or under a year. But they suspect that he murdered and killed like 5 or 6 women in the house that we are going to be driving past.
I think unless you're a sociopath, you can't really imagine doing anything anywhere near that, you know? So.
Yeah, no, I get it. So we are getting pretty close. That's
Oh my gosh!
Dallin!
It's the guy taking out his trash!
Yeah, you scared me, not the guy.
I'm sorry, the guy scared me!
Okay, it's coming up, right?
Yeah, it's right here.
Yep, it's right there. That's it.
That's Ted Bundy's house.
That's where he lived.
That's Ted Bundy's
camera.
You
house.
should turn this off.
Give me the camera.
Ew.
No,
Are you
someone
gonna
lives
get
there,
out?
Dallin.
Well, it's not a house. It's like a set of apartments. He lived
That's
in
worse.
apartment number 2.
Just going up to it. Ted Bundy lived here. They're like security lights came on and scared me. All right, Jordan, what are we doing now?
Okay, so now we're gonna go straight through the stop sign, but
We obey the law.
We're going to the Salt Lake City Cemetery. Which, fun fact, I think it's fun.
I thought so too. Cody's dumb.
This has been a terrible night.
The Salt Lake City Cemetery is one of the largest non-government operated cemeteries in the United States.
Wow, that's very interesting,
I
Jordan.
think it really is. A lot of famous people are buried in Salt Lake Cemetery.
That's true.
Like a majority of the
George
prophets.
Washington!
No.
The majority of who?
The majority of the prophets of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
Okay, Stephen Markham was buried there, and
I don't know who that is.
That's like my great-great-great-grandpa.
Well, he's not famous!
Turn right
He
at
is
the
too.
light.
He was Joseph Smith's bodyguard. They are making me do illegal things.
So we're in the Jewish part of the cemetery, so we're gonna be really careful and be respectful to the dead and not step on any gravestones or tombstones or anything like that. You'll be okay.
I'm so scared right now.
So the grave right here, if you can see it.
Wow.
So this is what is called Emos Grave. So the legend basically has it is that this guy came over here with the pioneers and he was like super against the church and kind of like satanic a little bit, and so the pioneers ended up burning him. So they
There's a car. No, we're good.
and like did you hear that dog? Dogs barking in the cemetery is actually a really bad sign because there's these things called the black shucks, and what they are is they are the hellhounds. So they guard the gates of hell, basically.
Or so legend says.
Or so legend says. And the legend says that if you see a hellhound or a black shuck 3 times, then you'll die. So usually like barking and things like that. I've actually been in this cemetery where I've seen the black shuck twice in the same night. That's super creepy.
Okay, I'm out. I'm going in the car. Can't do it.
Okay, so I didn't want to run out of gas on my lighter, so we're using candles. Creepy. But anyway, so the legend of Emo is he got burned by the pioneers, and so his family made this mausoleum for him. And basically, so legend has it that if you walk around his mausoleum thing counterclockwise and say Emo, 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 then you come over here. There's metal plaque thing used to be gone, and it was like a window with an urn in it. You'd come over here and you'd peek in the window, and you would see his face.
Ooh.
Well, new legend has it since the metal thing is you walk around his grave 3 times, you say Emo, 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 and you come knock on it, and he knocks back.
Ooh. But we're not going to do that because that's creepy.
Yeah. Unless you want to try.
We gotta go. We are back from our spoopy tour of Salt Lake City with Jordan, and he showed us a lot of stuff.
A lot of cool stuff, yeah.
Yeah, so we saw Memory Grove.
The dead brides.
We did the dead bride
the
crossing
hobo.
street thing. We did the thing on the bridge with the
The dead girl on the bridge.
the dead girl on the
We
bridge.
saw the hobo.
We saw the hobo. We saw the hobo.
We
Yeah.
did Gravity Hill.
We did Gravity Hill. That's not that scary. It's just
No,
interesting.
but it was cool.
And then we went to Ted Bundy's house.
And I got scared when the security light came on. I was like, he saw me!
Oh, we did Stairway to Hell.
And then we did the Stairway to
And then
Hell,
we had to
and
do Stairway to Heaven, which is exhausting.
that was the worst one of all. And
Heaven-
then
Heaven's to Hell.
finally, to top it all off, we went and visited Emo's grave.
We were literally like, we stepped foot in the cemetery, and Amanda's like, guys.
It was scary. I'm not gonna lie. Amanda was the most scared, but I was
Yes.
also a little freaked out. So
Okay, I will say this. Memory Grove, I've been there so many times. I visited with my family and stuff.
Yeah.
And
It had a creepy vibe. Like,
it does
so
It has a
scary.
creepy vibe, but I didn't feel bad there because I'd been there so many times.
Well,
it
it's like
felt-
a memorial
Yeah,
for
it's a
like,
memorial.
soldiers, so
I think
respectful. and
that
stuff.
was that was the only place I could picture during the day.
Yeah.
And so I think
Yeah.
it was less creepy, but everywhere else we went, I was kind of like,
To me,
Just the idea of like, there could be a ghost in your mirror. That kind of freaked me out. But no, I will say this. I can't tell when we went to the cemetery if it was the fact that like I'm breaking the law,
like we're gonna get caught.
or we're gonna get caught, or like I felt like a frog was in my throat.
No lie though, I got the most scared when we were driving over the bridge and we saw the dang hobo.
The hobo.
Oh, yeah, the hobo was terrible.
honestly,
That actually like
I was like the most worried for our safety at Memory Grove. Not by where like the memorial was, but like,
cholesterol's
Like the
too high
hobo
and it passed
trail?
out.
yeah, the trail. That scared me the most.
Cody, your cholesterol. Overall, I think the Salt Lake Cemetery.
But yeah,
I had the
by far.
I had the most weird feeling there. I wouldn't say I was like scared. It's like I had a weird feeling.
I was
there.
like jumpy and yeah.
That, you know.
The cemetery scared me so bad. Like,
No, we couldn't hear that.
okay, I know, but like, guys, Cody, number one,
Come here, Cody.
I've never broken the law. Number two, I will never, ever do like a weird candle thing.
Okay, so overall, I had a lot of fun, Jordan. Thank you for taking us around. Like, that was like only a fraction. Jordan kept telling us around the corner, this mansion,
literally.
around the corner over here. Like, so there's a
This person
lot.
died over there. There's a haunted mansion over here.
He knows
this lady
everything.
Killed all these
There's a
kids in
lot-
this hotel.
There's a lot of history here in Salt Lake and a lot of creepy stories. We didn't see anything, but that doesn't mean the stories aren't true. If you have seen some of the stories that Jordan talked about, let us know. Comment and let us know.
Or if you saw something in the footage that we didn't.
Let us know. Like we said, just because maybe we didn't see or hear anything doesn't mean the stories aren't true. So, you never know. So, fellow questers, thank you for coming on this ghost hunt.
Don't
with
forget
us.
to go find him on Instagram. What's your handle?
Oh yeah, Jurassic JK.
Jurassic JK. It'll also be in the link in the description below, so you can quickly just click on it and go check it out. He's got a lot of fun footage. He's a very outdoorsy kind of person with some great shots of his Jeep.
Yeah, but no pictures of me on it.
Just his Jeep.
Just my Jeep.
Just his Jeep.
So
Which you
and
can
my dog.
expect
Yeah.
further videos
Yeah.
of that Jeep. So, but yes, Jordan, thank you for questing along with
Yeah,
us.
thanks for coming. I hope you had fun. It wasn't too
Oh, we
spooky.
did.
Let us know your ghost stories, your ghost hunts, what scared you.
Yeah. Also, happy Halloween.
Happy
Happy
Halloween.
Halloween.